I've wanted to do this video for some time now, and after many requests, here it is, our step-by-step guide on crafting and writing a business plan, which is not only going to increase your chances of success, but also boost your confidence too. Whether you're dreaming of launching a new business, looking for funding or investment, or expanding your current business, then this video is definitely going to be for you. Embarking on the entrepreneurial journey and taking that first crucial step of writing a business plan can feel so daunting. But I want to show you today that not only can it be an incredibly useful and powerful exercise, but also a fun and motivating one too. I think people think they need to have it all figured out before they even write the plan. But the truth is, it's writing the plan that's going to help you figure it out. And it's here you're going to discover what you do know, what you don't, and what you need to go and find out. It's going to inspire new ideas and opportunities and overall increase your chances of success. In this video, I'm going to walk you through everything from why you need a business plan to planning your business from concept to launch, with a walk through the financials too. Of course, I recommend you watching the whole video, but just in case you want to skip to certain parts, I've included the timestamps in the video description below. For 6 years now, we've been helping thousands of entrepreneurs and small businesses with our business plan template and business planner. We've been highly recommended by The Independent, Wired, Marie Claire, Skillshare and CNBC Make It. So you know you're going to be in safe hands. Once completed, you're going to have a concise working document ready to guide you to success and that can be presented to banks and investors. It's going to serve as your roadmap and your pitch all wrapped up into one. You can either print out the business plan template or complete it on your desktop, laptop or iPad, or you can purchase the hard copy. Our business starter kits include templates for your business plan, your finance plan, your pitch deck, and we've also included a yearly business planner too. The best part of our financial template is you can simply input your figures and it will automatically calculate everything for you. The yearly business planner includes monthly, weekly and daily goal setting, time blocking, project planning, plenty of space for ideas and inspiration, plus a weekly review. It's all designed so you can easily implement your plan and put it into action on a daily basis. We also have some examples of completed business plans and also lots of other resources to help you with your plan. I've put all the links to all of this in the description below. So this is what we're going to cover in the video: the importance of a business plan and why you need one, your why, your vision, the executive summary, company overview and mission statement, your goals, how to bring your brand and business to life, your operations and your team, your competitor analysis, your SWOT analysis, your marketing plan, how you're going to sell your products and services, and your finance plan. So that you're fully invested before you start and understand the importance of writing a plan, I thought we'd start with the main reasons why you need a business plan. I think for many, writing a business plan is often either a tick box exercise, there's a funding need, and unfortunately a huge number won't do it at all. Either they perceive it as too difficult or just don't think it's important enough, which leads me on to the bad news, I'm afraid. The truth is about 20% of businesses will fail even before they've hit their first year, and a whopping 50% of businesses will fail in the first 5 years. When you consider there are about 4.7 million businesses started every year, then that's a lot of businesses failing. Among many reasons such as cash flow problems, lack of demand for product, ineffective marketing, bad management or a saturated market, the number one reason cited is poor planning. And when you look at all the other reasons I mentioned, you can see that planning would have helped every single one of those elements to succeed. I really don't want to come over as being negative here. I simply want to get over the importance of having a good plan so your chances of success are going to be much, much higher. We really want you to succeed, and reducing your risk of failure is one of the biggest reasons why you need a business plan. Running a business can be motivating, fun, exciting, but it's also not for the faint-hearted. It's tempting to rush in, all guns blazing, and yes, there are anomalies of billionaires who said they didn't have a plan or wrote it on the back of a matchbook, but these are rare stories and few and far between. The majority of successful business will be supported by a solid plan. In addition to reducing your risk of failure, I can think of 18, 19, even 20 reasons why having a business plan is important, including securing funding or investment, testing your ideas' feasibility, or managing your money. I've created another video about this, but I've chosen to highlight one today for this video, which is for you. Having a well thought out plan is going to boost your confidence and belief. Think of your business plan as your secret weapon. When you map out your idea and see it's actually doable, boom, your confidence skyrockets. This isn't just about feeling good, it's your fuel. As an entrepreneur striking out on your own, that belief in your venture is what gets you through the tough days. You're going to be the captain of this ship, and with a solid plan, you'll know exactly how to steer through the stormy seas of business. So let's get started on creating a plan that's going to serve you first. This approach not only ensures your business plan is robust and comprehensive, but also aligns with your vision. In your plan, we'll concentrate on developing your ideas, strategies, and the essence of what sets your business apart. This plan is going to be yours. It's going to be aimed at establishing a solid foundation for your business and gearing you up for success. When creating a business plan for investors, this is going to follow a particular layout, which is included in the template in the business starter kit. There are key sections that we recommend you completing at the end so that you have all the information and it can be refined and polished from your main plan. These will include the executive summary, company overview, the financials, and the big ask. We'll cover this at the end of the video, but like I said, it's all included in the business starter kit. Your why as an entrepreneur is crucial because it serves as your core motivation and driving force behind your business. It's what keeps you grounded and focused, especially during challenging times. It's important for you personally and for your business too. Entrepreneurship can be a roller coaster ride with highs and lows. Your why is the inspiration that keeps you motivated during these tough times, reminding you of the reasons you started this journey in the first place. And it's not merely about profit, it's about purpose, belief, and something that goes much deeper than the bottom line. The most inspired leaders and successful companies understand this. They know that their why isn't just a tagline or a mission statement, it's the very soul of their organisation. And as we all know, people don't just buy products or services, they buy into stories, into purposes that align with their own beliefs and values. Think about the brands you love. Chances are they stand for something far more than just what they sell. They stand for a cause, a belief, a why that resonates with you. And when you align with the brand's why, you become more than just a customer. You become a loyal advocate, spreading their message everywhere. Because here's the truth, people don't just buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And the decision to buy often isn't even a rational one, it's an emotional one. That's why the goal isn't just to sell to anyone, it's to sell to people who believe what you believe. Similarly, when it comes to building your team, it's not about just hiring bodies, it's about hiring hearts and minds that resonate with your why. Because when your team shares your beliefs and values, they become more than just employees, they become ambassadors of your vision. In the world of business, knowing your why isn't just an advantage, it's what differentiates your business from all your competitors. This exercise in the planner is going to help you identify your why, and here's how it works. Start with 2. This is about your action, your contribution to the world, what change you're eager to make. Think about the larger impact of your product or service. Follow with so that. This is the outcome you're aiming for. It's the effect of your action on your customers, community, or even the world. By framing your purpose with 2 and so that, you're going to create a powerful statement that defines your business's purpose, providing you with clarity and motivation. So here are a few examples. You can have as many as you like, and if you're a solopreneur, you'll also need some personal whys too that go much deeper than just profit. So here's an example of a personal why. To create a lifestyle where I can work from anywhere so that I'm not tied to a daily commute and can have the freedom to design my own schedule. I can spend more time with my family and on personal pursuits, all the while contributing meaningfully to my customers and creating value and sharing my expertise. An example of a business why for, say, a coffee company could be to source coffee sustainably and ethically so that every cup supports the environment and enriches farmers' communities. So do you see how this can be so powerful? I recommend you pinning your why up somewhere you can see it every day to remind you why you're doing what you're doing, and also that you can stay focused on the big picture. Creating a vision for your business, whether you're a solopreneur or starting a larger business, is about dreaming big and crafting a vivid image of where you want to be in the longer term future, often in a time frame of 5, 10 or even 20 years. It's your dream destination shaped by your aspirations, values and the impact you wish to make through your business. The primary purpose of a vision statement is to serve as a constant reminder of your business's ultimate goals and ambitions. If you're a solopreneur, you're not just crafting a vision for your business, you're shaping your own destiny. It's about aligning your business goals with your personal aspirations, ensuring that your work brings you both fulfillment and the purpose you're looking for in your life. Imagine you're running a graphic design business. Your vision could be to become a top creative agency known for incredible designs that push boundaries. You also want to do good for your community by doing free projects for causes you care about. And your personal dreams matter too. Perhaps you're envisioning travelling the world while still running your business. Maybe you want to build your dream home, or maybe you want to use your success to help others. I always find the best way to do this is to get away from all distractions with a big pad of paper like this and some coloured pens, and start mind mapping and visualising the ideal place you want you and your business to be in the next 5, 10 or even 20 years and beyond. These are the sort of things you need to consider: future goals, impact on society, innovation, customer experience, work culture, growth, ethical considerations, market positioning, sustainability, influence, technology integration, financial aspirations, and if you're a solopreneur, your personal aspirations. You can really have some fun with this, and don't forget, you need to dream big. Next, it's time to create your mission statement. A mission statement is a simple and an inspiring statement explaining why your business exists, defining its culture, goals and values. Now you can see why completing the business why was so important. A good mission statement will help customers, employees and investors have a clear vision of your business's top priorities. In short, a mission statement examines and answers the simple question, why does this business exist, in a way that makes it stand out from all other businesses. Let's look at a few examples. Nike, to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. Starbucks, to inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup and one neighbourhood at a time. Amazon, to be the most customer-centric company in the world where people can find and discover anything they want to buy online. Well, we can see how all three of those businesses have succeeded. Our mission statement here is to empower individuals and businesses to achieve success and realise their visions with confidence and clarity using our simple planning and time management solutions. There's more information about crafting a really good mission statement in the supporting document that goes with this video. I've put the link in the description below. Next, you'll need to set your goals. If you're a new business, you may want to come back to this once you've gone through the rest of the planning process, as you'll have refined your ideas and strategies more. Goals are the overall results you want to achieve that support your business's larger vision. They give a clear understanding of your priorities and a way to measure your progress and success, which is why they need to be SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Here in your planner, you have plenty of space to write your goals. There's also additional information on how to set your goals in the supporting document that accompanies this video. I've put the link in the description below. Now we're going to bring your brand and business to life. This is where it gets really interesting. We're going to start crafting your brand, identifying your products and services, how they're going to solve your customer's problem, and look at how you're going to price them, making sure they achieve a healthy gross profit margin. We're also going to create your value statement and identify your unique edge. Many people think that a brand is just simply a logo, a symbol or a name, but it's not. It's much more than that. It's your commitment and promise to your customer. Your brand is your business's defined personality, whether you're a personal brand or a product or a service. Branding's important because it communicates everything you want to say about your product to your prospects and customers. A strong brand is going to encourage loyalty, which is ultimately going to create a strong customer base. Your planner is going to guide you along this process step by step, asking you all the pertinent questions. We've also created an example plan for a mineral water company, fully completed, which you can download and which is going to help you with your plan. So let's have a look at some of the questions. Describe your product or service in one sentence. It's incredibly important to get your idea over simply and concisely in one sentence. You need to assume that the person you're telling knows nothing about what you do. This clarity ensures that anyone can immediately understand what you offer and why it matters. It's the hook that grabs attention and makes your business memorable. For example, if your business creates eco-friendly reusable water bottles, your one-sentence description might be, we design innovative, sustainable water bottles that help reduce plastic waste and keep you hydrated in style. The next question, what problem is your business trying to solve? The excessive use of environmentally harmful plastic bottles and the lack of healthy mineral-rich hydration options. How is your product going to solve this problem? By providing water in biodegradable packaging and enhancing it with essential minerals for better hydration and health benefits. What prompts your customers to buy your product or service? A desire for healthier hydration options and a commitment to environmental sustainability. So once you've completed this section, you're going to have a better idea of what your unique selling proposition is and what your unique value proposition is. A unique selling proposition describes what makes your business stand out in the market. For example, for the mineral water business, it could be our bottles aren't just made from plastic, they're crafted from sustainably sourced materials, ensuring every sip supports the planet. A unique value proposition, on the other hand, is a concise statement that communicates the value of your product or service. It describes the benefits of your offer, how it solves your customer problems, and why it's different from other choices. Value propositions are crucial for conversions and can mean the difference between losing a sale and closing one. Here's an example for our mineral water business. Hydro Essence bottles bring the spa to your lips with natural minerals that enhance your body's balance and hydration, all the while protecting the environment. So now I hope you can see why these propositions are so powerful and so important in communicating your marketing message effectively. Now let's move on to two crucial areas, operations and your team. These will ensure your business runs smoothly and that you have the right people in place to support your vision. For operations, you'll need to consider how your product or service will be produced, delivered and managed. Think about your production processes, resources, delivery methods and your supplier partnerships. When it comes to your team, outline who you plan to employ, their qualifications or experience, and depending on your business model, you may not even need to hire employees, especially if you're a solopreneur. Instead, consider outsourcing tasks or using freelancers to support you. Additionally, you can look at ways to leverage technology to make everything so much easier for you. Your plan is going to walk you through all of these aspects, making sure you cover all the important details. Now let's look at the competition. Conducting a competitor analysis is crucial because it helps you understand your market better, identify gaps you can exploit, and recognise your own strengths and weaknesses. By examining what your competitors are doing well or poorly, you can position your business more effectively and seize opportunities to stand out in the market. When looking at possible strengths and weaknesses, here are a few things you need to consider. Your pricing strategy, your product quality, your online presence, sustainability, customer service, innovation, and presence in the press. Next, we'll dive into completing your SWOT analysis. This involves identifying your business's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. By understanding these elements, you can pinpoint your competitive edge and recognise areas where your business needs to either improve or adapt. This analysis is really important for planning and helps ensure you're prepared for both the opportunities and challenges that you may face ahead. Let's look at some possible opportunities. Opportunities could be ways to help your customer pay, for example, buy now, pay later solutions, advances in technology, new markets, and the endless opportunities that AI may be able to offer your business. Potential threats could be increased inflation or interest rates, increased competition, increase in cost of raw materials, introduction of new industry regulations, supply chain disruptions, or any negative publicity surrounding your industry. It's really important to keep a close eye on where you can leverage your strengths, address your weaknesses, seize opportunities, and avoid potential threats. So let's talk about pricing and gross profit now. The most important element of your pricing strategy is that it keeps you in business. At the end of the day, it needs to be based on what your customers are willing to pay, but also covers your costs and makes you a profit. The rule of thumb for a desired gross profit varies significantly across different industries due to factors like the cost of goods sold, competitive pricing strategies, and the overall business model. However, some general guidelines can be considered. This can range from as little as 10 to 20% for the wholesale industry, where they're operating mainly on volume sales, to service industries and software industries that may operate with gross profit margins as high as 70, 80, or even 90%. It's really important that you understand your specific industry standards and adjust your pricing strategies accordingly. You need to consider your own costs, competitive positioning, and your goals when determining an ideal gross profit margin. Achieving a balance that covers costs while remaining competitive and attractive to customers is key. Now that you've worked out your costs and gross profit margin, you'll now be able to work out the sales you need to make to hit your revenue targets. And this will contribute to helping you complete your income statement and your cash flow statement later on. The next section is about knowing your market and knowing your customers. Understanding your market and knowing your customers is so important in shaping your business strategy. You'll need to know the size of your market and whether your audience is local, national, or international. This is going to help in tailoring both your products and your marketing efforts. To assess the size of your market and its growth potential, you can use online industry reports, government information and surveys, and questionnaires, and many other resources. There's more information about market research in the supporting document that goes with the video. Knowing your customers is crucial, and creating detailed customer personas that capture their lifestyles, values, and their daily habits will enable you to deliver precisely targeted marketing messages. The questions in this section are designed to help you delve deep into your customers' world, helping you effectively communicate with them and sell to them. Now let's dive into how you're going to sell your products or services and the various channels of distribution or avenues through which you're going to reach your customers. The planner will guide you through these selling opportunities, introducing the sales funnel concept and ensuring you consider all possibilities without feeling overwhelmed. Your planner provides a structured approach, prompting you to evaluate each channel's potential based on your business's goals and your target audience. It helps you prioritise the most effective avenues while tailoring your approach to fit your unique circumstances. So here are some options to consider: your own website, social media, utilising platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter or LinkedIn, retailers and wholesalers, marketplaces like Amazon and Etsy, advertising, influencer marketing, webinars, email marketing, crowdfunding and content marketing, as well as traditional forms of marketing as well. So we've covered a lot of ground, from understanding gross profit to implementing sales and marketing strategies. Now let's shift our focus to the financial side of things. You're going to need to have a clear grasp of your financial statements, the income statement, cash flow statement, and your balance sheet. Plus, remember, you'll need these financial statements to present to investors and banks. So having them organised and accurate is going to be essential for both securing funding and supporting the overall growth of your business. Here's the exciting part. In our finance template, you can simply input your figures and it will automatically calculate everything for you. It's designed to just make everything so much easier for you. So let's take a look at these statements. The income statement shows how much money your business made and spent over a certain period. It tells you if you made a profit or a loss and helps you find areas where you either need to cut back or make some improvements. The cash flow statement tracks the money coming in and going out of your business. It helps you make sure you have enough cash to pay your bills and keep your business running smoothly. And then there's the balance sheet, which shows what your business owns and owes at a specific time. It gives you a snapshot of your financial health, including how much money you have, how much you owe, and how much your business is worth. These statements are like financial roadmaps, helping you make smart decisions, plan for the future, and keep your business financially healthy. I said at the beginning of this video, there are some elements you're going to need to include in your plan if you're looking for investors. It's all included in the business starter kit, but here's a brief explanation of the elements you'll need. Firstly, the executive summary. This is a high-level summary of your business plan designed to provide a brief but also compelling overview. It should describe the purpose of your business, highlight your target market, explain the gap it aims to fill in the market, and outline its potential for growth. The company overview is a detailed description of your business, covering its history, legal structure, mission, vision, products or services, target market, competitive analysis, and your organisational structure. And lastly, the pitch deck, which is a compelling visual presentation designed to communicate your business idea, strategy, and its potential to investors in a short amount of time. So we've completed the business plan process, and it really wasn't as scary, I'm sure, as you thought it was going to be. I really wish you luck in this. Like I said, we've got everything that you need to create your plan, lots of resources to help you, and I really hope you enjoy this process. I've put all the links in the description and hope to see you again on our next video. Bye for now.